This is Leilani Mitchell, and you're listening to the 3-Point Conversion.
As somewhat of a reflection point for you specifically, when you began the season against the Fever, you were starting for the first time in your career. And since then, with extended playing time, I'm sure you felt more comfortable on the court. Though it's been just a few months, how can you contextualize where you were then versus where you are now?
I would just say definitely more comfortable on the court, not as scatterbrained or nervous. So I think that goes to my favor. But on top of that, just learning the game. It's my second year, so becoming more comfortable with the players who I'm going against and the physicality.
Thanks so much. And last time out, the Fever beat the Connecticut Sun, who are one of the more physical rebounding teams in the league. So how crucial will winning that rebounding battle be to playing your style of basketball as a team and securing the win tomorrow?
Oh, very important. That's something that's very emphasized going into the game, is that they are a good rebounding team offensively. I think last game, Tierra McCowan and all their post players had like 15 offensive rebounds on us. So that's definitely a focus going into this game.
Great, thanks so much. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Jackie Powell.
Hey, Kylee, good to see you. I want to build off of what Miles asked you, and so that Indiana's starting lineup has changed a bit since y'all played them. Bernadette Hattar has been inserted into that starting group as of late. And so I'm curious if you could share with us how you, Rashonda, the coaching staff, and maybe even Natasha have helped you in the past couple of days prepare for this new post presence to not only guard, but also to score on.
Yeah, we all know she's a good player. She has really good touch. So just kind of figuring out where she's best on the floor, what to do against her, has been a big focus because they already do have McCowan, who's a huge post presence. So adding her in, because they do play together during times, is a big emphasis on the guards to crack down, because odds are they'll be on her if McCowan is in the game. But yeah, just rebounding, playing good defense, pushing them out, extending the catch.
Brilliant. And so, the Fever are at 2-16 now. And since you were in the Wubble last year and you remember what it was like to be on a team that had 2 wins, how do you sort of reset your mind to make sure that you aren't judging this team by their record, especially they're coming right off of getting that second win?
Yeah, this league's good. I mean, the record, I don't feel like it really means anything. They all have good players. They all have fast players, and they can all, like we saw the other game when they beat Connecticut. Connecticut's an amazing team, and they were close both games and beat them one game. So that just shows to prove that anybody can come out if you're not ready, that anybody can win, fight their way back in.
Great. Final one from me is, although y'all were able to hold Enrique to 12 points last game, Walt sort of said that he didn't think the defense had a great showing on Monday. What do you think is the key to making sure that you play more consistent defense in these last 2 games before the break?
I would just say our drop coverages. Sometimes we step up when we do play against good guards like Enrique. So just not doing that, sticking to our principles, knowing that the guard's going to come behind and rear view contest, and we need to get this big game, get back to the post and box out. So I think that was probably his main focus on why he felt the defense wasn't as good, but we've definitely worked on it and improved it for this game.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Jeff Magliochetti.
Good morning, Kylee. Thank you for joining us today. I wanted to bounce off of Jackie's question a little bit in terms of the Fever. And for all intents and purposes, it is a trap game of sorts. So, but Indiana has proven time and time again, they appear to be way more than their 2-win record. How has Indiana proven that they are more than 2 wins? And what are you looking to shut down and focus on come Friday?
Just the players they have. They have a lot of good players. And anybody can go off. I mean, they have their whole starting lineup can score 20. So, I mean, if they get going, then it's going to be a tough night for us. But yeah, definitely rebounding, defensive end is where we're really going to focus and beat them. And then, like you said, it's definitely going to be a track meet. We have Mitchell, who is fast, and we need to pick her up. And then other players who just sprint. So
And you look at the schedule right now. There's a major opportunity lies ahead for this team in that you can build a slight cushion on the rest of the playoff chase right now, and also go into the break with a winning record. So, how much would it mean to accomplish both of those goals?
A lot. This game is important, and like we said, this team can come out and be hot, and it could be a long night. So it's a big emphasis. Come out, get this win, and then go into Sunday's game ready as well. Going to the break happy.
Appreciate your time and insight. Thanks for joining us, Kylee.
Thank you.
Last question, Rafiq Lewison.
Hey, the last few games you were pretty good on the inside and knocking down the 3-pointers when it mattered the most. I want to get your thoughts on that.
I feel like I've been struggling offensively, honestly, but just trying to make my impact where I can, whether that's defensive, offensive. I guess my shot just came at the right time. So.
And the last time you faced the Indiana Fever, you led the Liberty in rebounds with 7. Can we expect the same effort or much better effort on the inside when it comes to the boards?
Yes. I'm sorry.
The last time you faced the Indiana Fever, you led the Liberty with 7 rebounds. Can we expect that same effort on the inside with getting all the defense and offensive rebounds in tomorrow's game?
Yes, that's definitely a big focus for me because of who I'm guarding, for one. For two, I feel like that's a way to impact this game coming up. So yes, I hope I'm determined to get more than 7.
Great. Thanks, Kylee. Next up, we have Neah Odom. All right. First question, Miles Early.
Hi, Nay. Last season, you guys were in a similar position to where this Indiana Fever team is now, winning just a handful of games, but looking to stay competitive. In a league with so much talent and the wins coming by a razor-thin margin, how does your experience last season help you stay focused against every team, regardless of their record?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I only got half of it.
Sure thing. I was just saying, last season you guys were in a similar position to where this Fever team is now, with just a couple of wins, and they're a team that's looking to stay competitive. So in a league with this much talent and all the wins coming by such a thin margin, how does your experience last season help you stay focused against every team, regardless of their record?
You just got to come out and play hard. I mean, like you said, regardless of the record, every team is good. So just got to do what you got to do, get the W.
Thanks. And what are some personal goals that you have heading into these last 2 games before the break?
Just do whatever the team needs me to do. Rebounding, whatever, playing defense, shooting an open 3, whatever they need me to do at the time. That's what I'm willing to do.
Thanks so much. Good luck tomorrow.
Jackie Powell.
Hey, Nay, good to see you. Thanks for being here with us. So, although y'all were able to hold Enrique to 12 points on Monday, Walt sort of talked to us about how the defense didn't have as great of a showing on Monday. So what do you think the key is to making sure that you all play more consistent defense in these final 2 games before the break?
Just sticking to our game plan. We kind of did things that weren't really us or not things that we worked on. So just sticking to what we worked on these past couple of practices and go from there.
Brilliant. And so I want to ask you about Sammy now. So when I asked her earlier, before we got the All-Star announcements from the league, I asked her about if All-Star was something that, she thought could happen for her. She sort of shrugged it off. But there could be a 3-point contest during All-Star weekend. So what I want to know from you is, why do you think Sammy should be a part of it? And why do you think she should be in the most improved player discussion as well?
Keep it simple. Her numbers speak for itself. That's just plain and simple as it is. Her numbers speak for themselves. She plays hard. She does the work. She scores. She's efficient.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Neah, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Jeff Magaluchetti.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for joining us today. You've been coming off the bench, and the Liberty second unit has really been a major source of energy for this team. Between you, between Jazz, between Beck, between Dee, and between Rashonda, everybody on that bench has played a major role in this. So, what's it been like contributing to that energy and keeping this team in games through your work off the bench?
We just want to give our all. We just want to give the energy that the starters may not have at the time, and just give them a quick little burst. That's our job, and just to produce.
And as we get closer to the Olympic break, we got 2 more games headed into that. Do you feel that you've reached your personal expectations for a season, and do you think you fulfilled the expectations that the Liberty have put on you?
Simply, no, but we still got time. Still a lot of season left.
What are you looking to most improve on once we get back from the Olympic break?
I'm not sure. Just got to take it game by game.
Fair enough. Good luck at that. Good luck out there. Have fun out there tomorrow.
Thank you.
Last question, Rafiq Lewison.
Hey, when the New York Liberty faced the Indiana Fever in the first 2 meetings, you didn't play. So how much the side game that you observed from Lavender and McCowan?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
The first 2 times the Liberty faced the Indiana Fever, you weren't able to play. How much of a difference maker are you going to be when you face an Indiana Fever today, when you get a chance to guard Lavender and McCowan on the low post or score inside on them?
I don't necessarily think I'm a difference maker. I think we did a pretty good job the first couple of times, just trying to add to that.
Great. Thanks, Neah, and thank you all for joining us. We'll send a copy of the recording shortly.